Hello student, let us see some examples of relative velocity on basic concept of relative velocity. Now we can find out relative, suppose two objects A and B are moving, then we can write down the relative velocity of A with respect to B can be written as velocity of A with respect to ground minus velocity of B with respect to ground. Now obviously velocity of A with respect to ground can be written as velocity of A with respect to B plus B with respect to ground. Ground is the reference frame from which we are studying the velocity of A and B. Now, what does relative velocity AB means? That is velocity of A observed from B, or velocity of A when B is stationary, or velocity of A relative to B means velocity of object A observed from keeping the object B at rest. So that is the simple concept of relative velocity, and I can write down the velocity of A with respect to ground is this much. Now on the basis of this one we can see one example. In case of river, while a boat is moving in the river in the direction of flow, that is called downstream of the direction of river flow downstream, and against the river flow is called upstream, that is in upward direction, against the flow of river. So suppose this boat takes t1 second, t1 hour, let us take, it takes t1 hour to cover x distance in downward, and t2 time, t2 hour in to cover x distance in upstream. Now how can I write? Now I can write velocity of boat with respect to ground can be written as velocity of boat with respect to river plus river with respect to ground. I can in downstream side I can write the time it takes t1, then t1 equals to x divided by bg. Keep it in mind, this is boat velocity with respect to ground. This can be written as sum of these two velocity, vbr plus brg. Now similarly I can write down the vbr plus brg x by t1. So but in upstream, if it takes t2 second, then if vbr is upstream direction, then I can write vbr minus brg by x by t2. And when you add this expression 1 and expression 2, equation 1 and expression 2, you can write down this BBR, BBR 2 BBR. I can write down the velocity of boat with respect to river, or velocity of boat in still water is x by 2 t1 plus t2. This much will come. Now sometimes the question is asked, what is the time taken by the boat in still water to cover exactly same distance x? Now that can be decided how. I can take x by VBR is t, and that can be written as 2 t1 t2 t1 plus t2. So this is the time, x by VBR is the time actually which the boat takes to cover x distance in still water. Now based on this concept, let us see, there are three problems in S.C. Verma. Let us see how to solve those three problems of S.C. Verma based on this concept. Now the question is, you will observe the question number 50 and 51 of rest and motion or kinematics. This is based on this concept. So let us see how you will solve this question number 50 and 51. Now let us come to 50 first. Now in 50, what is there? Suppose this is question number 50. Question number 50 of SCV kinematics chapter, based on the